And let's start. We go as usual in the middle of the mattress and slowly we sit in a comfortable position. We support the spine so the spine is all right to the ceiling. You rest the hands on your knees and we try to disconnect from the world outside, from the room that we know so well. And we try to put our attention inside and get acquainted a little bit more with what is inside of us and learn a little bit more about ourselves today. Maybe discover something new. So we close our eyes and we pay attention to the breathing. We just follow the breath coming in and going out. We observe. We notice how easy it comes and it goes without doing anything. So the lungs are breathing through us and it's wonderful. But sometimes this breathing becomes obstructed, and especially when we are in very turbulent situations, in discomfort, distress, the breathing becomes precipitated, becomes shallow. It changes in nature. So to be able to manipulate or maybe to self-regulate in those moments, we try to make a memory of this breathing. So we breathe in and out, and we follow the tempos, like 4 counts as we breathe in and 6 counts as we breathe out, making the exhalation a little bit longer than the inhalation. It elicits the relaxation response in the body, so the body is not reactive, the mind is not reactive. So we try this little by little, day by day, and then we learn this as a new habit in the mind and in the muscles, in the breathing itself. So we'll breathe in 4, count into 4, and we breathe out, count into 6. So inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we just notice the breathing and see if it changes the patterns from when we started. And again, anytime we feel like there is some distress in the body or in the mind, we can call on this breathing and do a couple of conscious breathing so we can calm the body. Now we start to introduce the muscles. We do slow moves and we move the chin towards the chest slowly. And then we move the head up with the chin towards the ceiling. We alternate between the chin towards the chest and the head up towards the ceiling. And we notice the muscle around the neck starting to move to initiate this move. So we feel them. Slowly we move the right ear on the right shoulder and the left ear on the left shoulder. And we alternate between the right and the left. We notice more muscle joining in the move. We notice the breathing. And then we do a rotation with the head in one direction. And we come back slowly in the other direction, gently. And we notice more muscles joining in and feeling the muscle. as they come and perform this move. And then slowly we place the palm on top of each other and on the back side of the head. And we assist the head down towards the chest with the elbows, maybe if we can touch the elbows together. If not, wherever we can today. And then we lift the chest up and the elbows go side by side, open wide. Again, we bring the head down, assisted by the palms. And we notice more muscles and we feel this movement more profound. And then slowly we raise the chest, we raise the elbows all the way up to the ceiling. We do it one more time. We follow this move as slowly, but still noticing the movement of the muscle. And then we stop at the center and we lower one elbow on one side and the other elbow on the other side. So we alternate between the right side and the left side. We go gently. We feel the spine articulating towards the right and then towards the left. It's like it's creating some space in between the vertebrae. And then we stop at the center and we twist towards the right side. We twist towards the left side. We do again twist on the right side and on the left side again. And then slowly we go back to center. We place the fingers on the shoulder and then we open the arms wide out, spread out, and then bring the palms back on the shoulder and spread them out again and bring them back on the shoulder. You can visualize the lotus flower that is blooming. Keep the shoulders engaged here. Notice the muscles that are joining in this move. And then we keep the arms wide open. We make a fist and we turn the fist face down and face up, face down and face up, face down and face up. And we do the move a little bit bigger and we start making circles. So we feel the shoulder blades working. We feel the muscles around the shoulder blades joining in. And we amplify this circle, so we go as wide as we can. I hope you have room. And then we go the other way. Again, we can do big moves, smaller moves. We feel the muscles more profoundly on the back. And then we do one more time and rest the hands on the knees. Just kind of shake the body a little bit, shake the shoulders, shake the arms. And let's place the thumbs together. And bring the arms all the way up to the ceiling. So you may not see my arms, but they are all the way up to the ceiling. And slowly we twist on the right side and we feel this stretch all the way from the hips. We feel the spine articulated on the right side, elongating and creating this space between the vertebrae. And then we twist gently on the left side. And again, we feel the movement started from the hip and stretching the muscles, and we feel the spine also articulated on this side. We come back to center here, and I will turn on the long side of the mat. So we start to articulate the spine down. So as a preview for Saturday, unfortunately this session is in Romanian, but soon it will be one in English. We have a spine, the health of the spine workshop this coming Saturday at 12 o'clock. But as a preview, we are going to talk about the correction of the spine and as the center of our body. So in Pilates, Pilates helps us to correct the conditions that may exist in the spine. So one way to do it is to pull the navel in towards the spine and notice the difference. If I lift the hips forward, I will articulate a little bit more, so I create here like a profound curve, more than normal, and it will have a lot of pressure on the lower back. If I pull the navel in and I engage the glutes and the back side of the leg, the abdominal wall is really very strong, and the spine is protected by two walls, like the abdominal wall and the dorsal muscles with the glutes, like a fortress. So it will be one wall and the other, but I have to pull the navel in. One more time, I will go forward. This is like most of us are staying in normal days, but the idea is you pull the navel in, you correct the, you tuck the tailbone, and therefore you correct the position of the hips. So the line should be ears over shoulder, over hips, over knees, and over the ankles as we stand in a straight line. So for now, we keep this image. You tuck the tailbone, and then you slowly lower down on the mat, and keep this position. Keep the navel tucked in, and then bring the legs up in tabletop. You all know this exercise, but we start doing the abdominal series. So 90-degree shape, and then slowly we articulate the legs down. We pay attention to the spine, so it's not arching. And if it arch, we go a little bit lower, only a couple of inches. So we don't go all the way down because it forces the spine to arch. The idea is we work with the lower abs. We count to 10 on each exercise that we do, and you feel the lower abs working. You can even put your hands on the lower abs so you can feel them working. I will do 2 more here. Very good. And then bring the knees to the chest and rock from left to right. Slowly bring the legs back in tabletop, and we move on to the next exercise that you all know, or maybe not all, but we have done this many, many times. So we alternate. We keep the shape of the leg, 90-degree angle at the knee level. And then we count 10 and 10 on each leg. I will go with 5 more. 4, 4, 3, 3, very good. 2, 2, 1, 1, and then slowly bring the knees to the chest, rock from left to right. From the chest, we kind of stand the leg up to 45 degrees, and then we bring the leg back, and then we alternate between one leg and the other. Again, we pay attention to the spine, and we try to feel the lower abs working, and we pay attention for the spine not to arch. So we do 10 and 10 on each leg. I will do again 5 and 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, and 1. Knees to the chest, you rock from left to right. I hope you feel the muscle joining in. I hope you feel the abdominal wall working. And we move on. So heels together, knees to the chest, keeping the heels together. We extend the legs to 45 or wherever it feels comfortable today. And we count to 10 here. You can extend the legs as much as you can and keep them higher feel that's the way the body is today. So we have to have patience in developing this move without forcing the body. Every day we practice and then it will become stronger. I will do 2 more. Very good. This is the part where I see only legs, but I love it. So bring the knees to the chest and then rock from left to right. And we extend the legs down on the mat. Keep them straight, flex the feet. Keep the hands on the shoulders, on the hips, so they do not move too much. They stay on the same plane. And then bring the leg up, the right leg up. We try to bring the leg as straight as possible, and we try to do 10 here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. And we switch slowly. We put the mind to each exercise that we do. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, bend the knees, bring the knees to the chest. You rock from left to right, and we place the palms on top of each other on the back side of the neck. We lift the head up with the elbows wide open, and then we twist so the elbow reaches the knees, and then we switch to the other side. And we alternate 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Bring the knees to the chest, rock from left to right. Very good. So we notice the breathing again, it's adjusted to match the effort, and maybe the heart rate is going up a little bit more. Both palms on top of each other. We lift the hips up and we place the palms under the glutes. So we have the fingers outside. We lift the tailbone up, extend the legs up to the ceiling. We keep the heels together, toes apart, and then slowly we lower down the legs wherever we feel comfortable today, and wherever we can bring the leg back without arching the spine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Very good, ladies. And 10. Bring the knees to the chest. Again, we notice the breathing. We notice the effort of the whole body to sustain this move. We rock from left to right. And we move on. We bring the arms on top of each other. And we lift the head up. We support the neck and the head with the palms, elbows wide open, and bring the leg back in tabletop. So we just come up to the tips of the shoulder blade, and then we go down on the mat. Come up, and we go down. We try to keep the elbows wide and feel the move on the upper side of the abdominal wall, the upper abdominals. We keep the body engaged in this move, and we keep breathing. I will do 5 more here. 4, 3, 2, last one. Lower the head down, bring the knees to the chest. You can move the head from left to right, the knees from left to right. Very good. So we bring the head up and We stay up to the tips of the shoulder blades. So the shoulders are off the mat. The hands are on the knees, heels will stay together. And we extend the arms and the legs to 45 degrees or wherever we can today. We try to do 10. If you need to stop earlier, that's okay. You just bring the knees to the chest. I will do 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Bring the knees down. Lower the head down. Now we need to release the tension on the back side of the neck. But just by moving the head from left to right, it will dissipate like in 2 seconds. Perfect. Palms go back, one on top of each other on the back side of the neck with the elbows wide, legs up to the ceiling. Now we alternate. We go down with one leg and then the other one. We feel this move again in the abdominal wall. Also, we feel the obliques here working. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Bring the knees to the chest. Very good. And we rock from left to right. Okay, we'll do one more. Palms on top of each other, and we lift the tailbone up. Again, fingers are out, so you can see my fingers. I cannot see yours, but make sure they're out. So you lift the tailbone up, extend the legs wherever it feels comfortable. You can be here, here, or lower. And we open and close, open and close. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring the knees to the chest. Very good. Rock from left to right. If you need to move the head as well. Always, if you feel tension on the back side of the head, remember, just slowly, gently move the head from left to right. Extend the leg, one leg all the way down on the mat, and gently bring the knee of the other leg towards the chest. Feel the stretch. These are opposite directions. So the knee comes to the chest, you stretch the leg all the way towards the fingers. And then slowly press the leg over the body on the floor. And feel the twist in the spine, breathing this twist. And slowly bring the leg back, rest it on the mat. Do exactly the same thing on the other side. So bring the knee to the chest, stretch the other leg. Feel the stretch in the hip and the opening of the hip. And then gently press the knee on the over the body on the opposite side. Again, feel the stretch in the lower back. Feel the twist of the spine, adjusting to this move. Breathe in that stretch with the mind and breathe in that stretch. And then gently come all the way up, again facing up. And we place the feet down, very close to the glutes. Slowly, we lift the tailbone up. We feel the back muscles, the hamstring engaging, the glutes engaging. And we articulate the spine up and down. So we go slowly up and down. We imprint the spine on the mat, and then we slowly, gently move each vertebrae. Fine. Again, we create this space in between the vertebrae, so the spine becomes more flexible. Every time we work with parts of the body, just visualize them. Visualize them flexible and healthy. Visualize the muscles that are helping this move. These are the muscles that we sit on them all the time. They barely do nothing during the day, so we put them at work now. They are important because they support the hips and the spine. So to have a healthy spine, we have to maintain all these muscles. And then slowly we do one more. And we stay up. And we support on one leg. We support the body on one leg. And then we bring the other leg in tabletop. And we do 10 moves here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We lower this leg, we adjust the body, we adjust the hips, we bring the other leg up, and we do 10 on this leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We lower the leg, we lower the hips down, and we do 2 more exercises before we interrupt for a couple of seconds the connection, and then we re-enter again as we did last time. Now we put the feet on the edges of the mat, so it's wider apart, wider than hip distance away, so a little bit wider. We lift the hips up and we engage the hamstrings and the glutes, and then we lower so the knees come together. So we lift up and we go on the side, we lower, and the knees come together. Very good. I see some of you. Perfect. We don't go all the way down, but we go down enough so we can put the knees together and feel the hips working, and also feel the hamstring and the glutes working and doing this move. Excellent. Let's do 2 more here. That's a new move if you want the glutes to become stronger. That's one of the great moves for the glutes. And then slowly lower the hips down, bring the knees to the chest. We have time for 1 more here before we switch. Now put the feet together and then slowly lift the hips up. And now you move the knees on the side as wide as you can. Very good. Engage the inner thighs, but also engage the glutes. Sometimes you have to mentally engage the glutes to work as well, because otherwise, if they haven't done this move, they may try to stay out. We have to trick them. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, very good. 1, lower it down, bring the knees to the chest. We stretch here, so we put the feet together, soles of the feet together, and then we try to drag them down as far down as we can towards the center and rock from left to right, and feel the stretch here. The good stretch. Breathe in this stretch. And slowly we'll get up. The transmission will stop in a couple of seconds. We go back in on the same link, and I'll wait you on the other side in a few seconds.